Would you believe me if I told you that snakes, which were once dreaded for their fierceness and deadliness, have now become the new gold mine? The truth is, millions of snake skins are collected and processed daily inside Indonesia's snake farm. Quite surprising, right? So how is all of it done? Many Indonesian farms source snakes from both captive breeding and controlled wild collection. Government data shows that Indonesia exports over 400,000 python skins every year. Most of these snakes come from regulated routes approved by conservation authorities. Here's how it works. Workers first identify the species, with the most common skins coming from reticulated pythons and short-tailed pythons. These species are chosen for their large size and durable patterns. Strict checks ensure no protected species enters the system. Snakes arrive in plastic containers or secure sacks. Handlers move slowly and stay alert because these animals react quickly when stressed. Not only that, they keep the sorting rooms quiet so there are no sudden aggressive movements. Each snake is weighed, inspected, and logged into a monitoring sheet. When the snakes reach the middlemen, the next stage begins, and it's surprisingly organized. This is where quality control starts. The middlemen operate small collection centers across Indonesia. These centers bring hunters and processing farms together. Their role is simple but extremely important. They sort the snakes based on species, size, and skin quality. Larger snakes bring more money because their skins offer longer cuts. Species like reticulated pythons are the most common in the trade. The middlemen also check for injuries, scars, or infections, because damaged skin affects their market value. After that, they store them in wooden boxes or simple holding rooms until transportation day. This step ensures only snakes with high skin quality get to the next stage, controlled farming and daily care. Thousands of licensed farms operate across rural Indonesia. While many are small family operations with a few dozen enclosures, others are large, holding several hundred snakes. Each snake lives alone in a brick chamber or wooden box. These spaces are dark and cool to match natural conditions. Snakes are solitary animals, so isolation prevents stress and aggression. Workers maintain humidity, clean beddings, and a fresh water supply daily. Feeding schedules depend on the species and size. Most pythons eat rodents, poultry, or fish from local suppliers. Food is delivered with long metal tongs for safety. Veterinarians inspect farms regularly. They check for injuries, infections, and overstocking. This monitoring is important because stress affects snake skin quality. With the animals prepared, the next stage is set in motion. Each snake is handled by trained workers who use calm, steady motions. The goal is to prevent unnecessary stress before processing. Also, licensed facilities follow slaughter rules designed to minimize pain. Once the snakes are ready, workers use clean, sharpened blades with which they create a single cut along the underside. The skin is slowly pulled away in one long sheet. This careful technique prevents tearing, which protects the hide's value. The skin is then rinsed in cool water. This removes blood and debris. Workers check for defects like holes or loose scales as the good skins are moved to the preservation room for salting. The next step is preservation, which prepares the hides for further treatment. Fresh skins spoil quickly without proper care. Workers cover each skin with layers of salt to draw out moisture. This is what the early processing stage entails. The harvested skins rest on wooden racks to drain evenly. This process usually lasts 1 to 2 days. After curing, the skins are rolled and stacked. Salted skins can last several months without decay, allowing farms to gather large volumes before transport. Once the skins are fully preserved, they're ready for the next big step, tanning. Tanneries are where science and craftsmanship meet. Here, skins go through washing drums filled with rotating water. This removes the salt and softens the hide. Chemical baths stabilize the skin fibers, preventing cracking and preparing them for dyeing. The most common method is chrome tanning. This method produces flexible and long-lasting leather. Once tanned, the skins enter finishing rooms. Here, workers polish the scales, smooth the rough edges, and ensure the thickness is standard. Some skins remain natural, while others receive striking colors. Fashion brands order specific patterns, shades, and gloss levels. Indonesia exports these finished skins to Europe, China, and the United States. Global luxury brands use them for handbags, belts, shoes, and watch straps, with varying prices that widely depend on size and quality. But before the skins reach designers, the industry passes through another stage. Indonesia works closely with conservation groups and export agencies. Every skin must carry documentation proving its legal origin. These papers track species type, farm location, and harvest date. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species monitors exports. Their guidelines control quotas for each region. This helps prevent overharvesting and protects wild populations. Buyers abroad demand high transparency. A missing document can block an entire shipment. This pushes farms to follow strict rules and stable practices. Now let's explore the economic force behind the system. Snakeskin exports generate millions of dollars each year. Rural families rely heavily on this income. Many villages operate small snake units behind their homes. Each good quality python skin can sell for $50 to $150. Tanneries pay higher rates for large, clean skins. Processed leather sells for far more on international markets. The industry employs over 100,000 workers across farming, tanning, and transportation. Jobs include feeding, cleaning, skinning, salting, grading, tanning, and exporting. This labor helps communities with limited alternatives. But the system still faces tough questions. Snakes are wild predators, not traditional livestock. Many experts debate whether large-scale farming respects nature. Supporters say farming reduces illegal hunting, while captive snakes ease pressure on wild populations. Though regulated farms offer better control and monitoring, critics worry about overcrowding and poor sanitation in unlicensed operations. They also fear overharvesting by collectors seeking quick profits. But balanced regulation is essential for long-term stability. Indonesia continues to strengthen its inspection systems and trade documentation. All right, now that we've nailed down those ethical basics, let's pull back a bit and chat about the bigger picture. Exotic leather remains a key material in luxury design. Python scales create patterns that machines can't replicate, and even brands value their natural shine and unique texture. And demand rises and falls with fashion cycles. But increased pressure for ethical sourcing pushes brands to seek legal farms, and Indonesia's regulated trade is a perfect fit for this demand. Indonesia's snakeskin trade reveals a world shaped by skill, science, and old traditions. Millions of skins move from farms to fashion houses each year. Would you support strict regulated snake farming if it protects wild populations? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video.